your outcome. Is that true or false? Dr. Lawenda.
So that is false. There's two ways to look at this or sort of answer it. One is that even though type 1 and type 2 are different, and for those of you who are not familiar, type 1 is where the pancreas is not producing insulin. So you essentially have zero insulin, which is crucial to controlling your sugar levels. But and type 2 is where your body's making insulin, but it's resistant to the insulin. So it's there. It's like the insulin's like a key that opens the door to let the sugar in. And in type 1, there's no keys, but in type 2, the locks are all broken or jammed, if that makes sense. And now that being said, in type 1, if you improve your lifestyle, even though, first of all, you do have to take insulin, but even though you have to take insulin, by improving your lifestyle, you'll probably need less insulin because it'll work better. In other words, insulin resistance is not black and white. I think we all have some to a certain degree. So when you improve your lifestyle with a whole food, plant-based diet and exercise and everything, your insulin will work more efficiently. So you'll need less, but more importantly, or just as important, people with type 1 diabetes typically don't die from type 1 diabetes. They die of complications. They die of heart attacks and strokes and kidney disease and all these kinds of things. And so by improving your lifestyle, you're helping to prevent all those complications. You're helping to prevent your heart disease and your stroke and your high blood pressure, which your high blood pressure and your diabetes are separate things. So just because you have type 1 doesn't mean you should eat whatever you want, because you'll probably get high blood pressure and have a heart attack or stroke at a much earlier age. And you'll probably end up, who knows, you can end up like my dad, type 1 and so forth and so on. In fact, to be honest, we've had patients, we had one patient with type 1 diabetes, Amy, who was actually looking at an amputation of it. Sorry, I thought I was on Do Not Disturb, but I'm somehow still getting buzzed. But in any case, what was I going to say? We had a patient with type 1 diabetes who was facing amputation, and we were able to see him early enough in his course that even though he has type 1, he was able to spare his leg from amputation. We believe what happened was not only his diabetes improved, but his circulation improved. And a lot of people don't realize that, the research done on heart disease reversal shows that within days to weeks, the arteries can open up. It doesn't take years to open up your arteries. We're talking days to weeks. So it's really never too late. But